One of the most important traditions of Lyle School of Engineering graduation ceremony is the senior address. The graduating student selected to address today's commencement audience represents the very best of SMU and the Lyle School of Engineering here. Sinan Beshkar graduated from the Lyle School of Engineering in December 2023 with a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering with summa cum laude honors and a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree in theater. While at SMU, Sinan completed an impressive list of academic leadership and research achievements, as well as a number of accomplishments in acting, playwriting, directing, and stage management. He truly represents a student whose talents and interests are diverse and admirable. I take great pleasure introducing our 2024 Lyle graduation student speaker, Mr. Sinan Beshkar.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of thermodynamics and data structures. No, of course, today I speak not from the perspective of our distressed Prince of Denmark, Hamlet, but instead from the thrilling, uncertain position we all find ourselves in now. To be or not to be? I'll extend this question for now to better purpose our commencement to what will you be? What can you be? Or even more direct to how some of us may be feeling now, what will my career look like? Will I be happy with what I choose? Or what is it in this world that I want to do? Now, there are perhaps some in this crowd that have known exactly what they wanted to do with their career before they even arrived on campus. You know, they sit here and they're thinking, I want to do supply chain management for microchip-oriented operations. I wanted to do that since I was in the womb. It really affected my mother's health. And for those of you that do have that absolute assuredness, I envy you. But I will also talk about you later. For what I assume is the vast majority of us, those who an electric, mysterious air surrounds our future, let us recount what we have gained here at SMU. Firstly, we are leaving with a bountiful education, a solid foundation in our respective fields of interest, whether it be computer science or electrical engineering, mechanical or civil if you're afraid of things moving. I'm not a mechanical engineer. But with that, we are at the very least prepared. We are prepared for any basic engineering position or any application in our respective fields and can be a solid, typical addition to any business. But I also know that SMU is not accustomed to the adjective typical, especially for their engineers. You see, SMU engineers made lifelong friendships in their residence halls where they lived alongside art majors. SMU engineers also played intramural flag football and sand volleyball while studying for their Heaton mass transfer exam. SMU engineers know how to socialize, how to read a room, to pitch an idea, and at the core, to think differently than the common engineer. And that is the second thing we have gained. Yes, a wonderful network of friends, professors, and mentors, but the ability to talk to people and communicate ideas clearly. You know, I've only been working full-time for 3 months, but I can tell you it's true. SMU's engineers are simply different. Use that. Dig into it, speak up, grow beyond that initial person who just gets the job done to something new and unknown. Which leads me to the third takeaway I hope we're all leaving with today. A curiosity. You know, it's so tempting to leave university thinking, why did I learn that if I'm never going to use it in the real world? Right? I'm sure we've all thrown that around every now and then. What's the point transformations and identity values, I'm never going to use it. Well, on one hand, you might. So, study up a little there. But on the other hand, isn't it cool that these things exist? Right? That all these mysteries of the physical world have, in one way or another, been excavated and solved. That's exciting! And I hope it filled you with wonder and perhaps made you curious about what you could possibly contribute. Now, I'm not saying to dedicate your life to finding some unknown principle or equation, but to expand that curiosity to your own careers and lives. What can you be? Sure, you can do the work, but what's next? What can you do? What can you learn? How can you grow? See, this is where I tie in those friends of ours who are unchangeably certain of their future. The brilliant writer, Oscar Wilde, states that if you know exactly what you want to be, then you will inevitably become it, and that is your punishment. Stephen Fry expands on this by saying, we are not nouns, we are verbs. What I ask you all to see, and myself included, is that if we just do the job, we are dormant. So how do we get out of this? Well, first, in most cases, I think you must excel at the job you're presently doing. Now, I could be wrong. Again, I've only been out for 3 months, but that's what I've noticed. So if I ever get called back in to speak, I'll let you know. But more concretely, you must remain curious. Ask questions. Questions of your work's processes, of the company's future. What can be improved in the technology, the people, and also be asking questions of yourself. What do I need next in my professional journey? How can I grow? And even more so, what do I say yes to? What opportunities excite me or challenge me? What do I not know? There's the problem. What do we not know? It's in this exploration of the unknown that we find ourselves more whole and full than we could ever be. Be the one who says yes to something you're scared of. Be the one who says yes to taking on a leadership position. Be the one who says yes to attending that lunch and learn with the marketing department. Be the one who says yes to giving a presentation. Be the one who does it. You know, I'm a director and a playwright, which means I write plays for theater. And I have found myself in the audiences of so many productions thinking, oh, I wouldn't have directed it that way. Or, oh, I would have written that scene completely differently. But guess what? I didn't write it. They did. They did. And they have this tangible product of their passion. And it's so easy to just sit back and watch and judge and criticize. But they're the one who did it. Now, to be clear, the takeaway of this is not to avoid seeing live theater. Please don't agree this. Go to the RCM production of Hamlet. But rather this. Don't just be an observer. Be a doer. Because if you're the doer, the yes and, or the questioner, the leader, the excavator, you will never know where that can take you. And that, when ignited with the same uncertainty you may feel today, will lead you to a life you never could have predicted. How exciting is that? To be or not to be? Well, clearly we will be. But what we will be, we have only to find out.